Hey viewers, welcome to this video on Git and GitHub where we are learning version controlling. So following the previous videos, we have seen that how we can create multiple branches using Git, push those branches and all those stuff. So now we are stepping ahead in Git. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to merge branches and we'll see that what is the exact reasons for us to do the merging of two branches. We'll start by taking a visual example of merging and then we'll move to the practical stuff. So let's get started without wasting much time. So in previous video we have seen that how we can create and push new branches to the GitHub using the git patch, right? So now let's learn why do we actually merge two branches. So in previous video we have created two branches. The first is main branch that we have created by default, and second one that we have created in the previous video, that is test branch. And remember, we have also put some files. Test files is here in the test branch, and the main branch contains the cache.txt file. I'm telling you to focus on these two files because let's see, we'll see that what happens when we merge, what happens with these two files when we merge the branch. So that's why I'm telling you to please keep note of those two files, right? So if we talk about that, there are several reasons for us to merge these branches, and let's see some of them. So the first one is integrating features. So let's say in the test branch we are creating some of the features. So that is the most common reason that you may find very often is to merge branches for the sake of integration of this feature that we have created in some another branch into the main branch, right? And second one is bug fixes. Let's say we have created this test branch for resolving for some of the bugs that may have arisen in the main branch. So we work on that bug and then later on we merge the fixed. When the bug is fixed, then we merge that branch into the main branch, right? And the third one is code synchronization. When let's say it's an open source project and there may be commits when someone stopped working for a while, so that may lead for someone to merge before they start working again. So that is the case also. And the last one, which is to maintain a clean history. So ultimately we are making a use of Git with the purpose of maintaining the clean history of the project or the software code. So that's the reason why to maintain the clean history. So for that purpose also we use the merging. So now moving forward from that, let's see how it's done by the help of visualization. So now moving forward from that, let's see that how it's done by the help of visualization. So let's come back to the Git visualization and understand that how it's done. First of all, let's understand the current history of the Git repository. So let's say there is this first commit on the master branch, and our head pointer is currently on the master branch. It has like, now if I talk about the commands, there are two major commands by which we can merge two branches. So the first one is very simple, which is git merge, and the second one is a bit tricky, but we'll not talk about that much in this video. We'll talk about that in later. So the second one is git rebase. So remember these two commands. So now let's use the simple git merge command to merge two branches. So see, there are four different cases while performing a simple merge. The first thing before those cases that we see is that actual command for the merge is like this. You can see I'm tapping here, which is git merge followed by the branch name that we want to create, that we want to merge, right? So this is the simplest git merge command. So remember this command. So now if it comes to that four cases while that we can see while performing the merge, so basically there are two major cases. The first one is when, let's say, there are two branches and your head pointer is behind the branch that you want to merge, and the second case that is like the head pointer is ahead of the branch that you want to merge. And in both of the test cases there are two sub cases that can happen. that is like when we want to merge, the history may be diverged or may not be diverged. So let's see the first one, uh, which is which is like the head is behind the branch that you want to merge, and you don't have the diverge history. So let's just create one commit first of all, right? And let's just create some branch. Let's create git branch and test, right? And let's just check out to not let me just make a commit. Sorry for that wrong command. Yep. So let's see when head pointer is behind, and for that we need to check out to test branch. See, so this is the first case. Let's say we want the master branch to be merged with the test branch. So the first test case is when your head pointer is behind the branch that you want to merge and history is not diverged. Now history is not diverged, that is you can see, because see there are no, the test branch has been created from this point and there are no commits on the test branch, so it's the history is not diverged, right? So when we in this case, let's say we want to perform a merge, so let's just perform git merge followed by the branch name, which is master. So you see here that while it will not create a commit, because the what you can say, the head pointer was behind the branch that we wanted to merge with, and the history was not diverged. So in that case, what git has does, that git just move the test branch and the head pointer to the latest commit, which was in the branch that we wanted to merge with, right? And you can see the message that you don't have performed the fast forward merge. Now let me just restore it to the previous stage and let me explain the second case. So the second case is when head pointer is behind the branch that you want to merge with and history is diverged. So let me just create one commit. Let me create one branch using git branch test. Now let me git commit on master branch. Let me check out to test branch. So this is the previous case where we have performed the merge with the master branch. Now let us make the commit on test branch. So now you can see the history is diverged. Previously it was not diverged. So you now understand the difference between when the history is diverged and when it is not. So now let's perform the merge with the master branch by the command git merge master. And you can see that it has created a new commit, and you can see these two arrows. The first one is the solid arrow and the second one is dashed arrow. So the solid arrow shows that on this branch the merge has happened, and the dashed arrow shows that this branch is merged. And you can see the new commit has been created, and these both, the content of both branches is now you can find in this commit. So if we can consider that these two branches are merged. So this is the second case of git merge. Now let me restore the state. And let us now understand the third case, which is when the head pointer is ahead of the branch that we want to commit, or you can say that we want to merge, and the history is not diverged. So let me make a commit. Let me make a new branch. Let me make another commit, and you can see now we are on the master branch and we want our test branch to be merged with the master branch. In that case, this is the third case when our head pointer is ahead the branch that we want to merge and the history is not diverged. Okay, so let's see what happens. Now we perform merge by git merge test command. So you can see it is saying me that it is already up to date. That is why, that is because our head pointer is ahead on the latest commit. and we want the test branch which was on the previous commit to be merged with the master branch, and the history is not diverged. So the whole test branch contains these two commits and whole master branch commit contains these three commits. So we can consider that test branch is the whole test branch is inside the master branch, and we are trying to merge again that test branch into the master branch. So that is an error because we are trying to merge the branch test branch which is already, you can say that, merge inside the master branch, because that whole branch is inside the master branch. Because you can directly observe this, these two commands are inside the test branch and they are already part of the master branch. So you can consider that you are trying to merge the test branch which is already merged into the master. So that will pop up an error and say that it is already up to date. So now let's restore it to the previous stage, and let's just understand the fourth case, which is when let's say the branch that we want to merge with, the head pointer is ahead of that branch and the history is diverged. So now let me make a commit. Now let me make a new branch. Let me make a commit on master branch. Let me check out to test branch. Let me make a commit. Let me check out to master branch. Let me make one commit. And now you can see that we want to merge test branch into the master branch, and you can clearly see that our head pointer is ahead of the branch that we want to merge with, and you can consider that the history is diverged because you can see that master branch follows these commits and test branch contains this commit, and this commit is not part of the master branch. So let's so that you can consider as the history is diverged, and in that case let me try merging with git merge test command. So you can see that the new commit has been created, and you can observe these two arrows. The first one is solid arrow which says that the merge has happened on this branch, and this dashed arrow which showcases that this branch has been merged. So those were four test cases, or not the test cases, the four scenarios that you may find while merging the branch. So now let's see what happens when we actually merge in the Git. So you can see previously that in the previous video we have seen this you can say Git repository. So you can see we are on the main branch, and there are, if we just list git branch -a, so there are two branches, the test branch and the main branch. And if we check out to the test branch, so you can see it contains three files. The test file is the handle, the file name readme, and the file name test. So this test file is not here in the, let me check out to main branch. So the git check out main. So okay, so we are actually on the main branch already, and you can see it contains cache, file name handle, and file name readme. And if we now just check out to test and compare, that it contains the file name test, and the main branch contains the file name cache. And now let us just check out back again to main, right? Let us just clear all of that stuff, and let us now perform merge, the simple merge, and we are trying to merge test branch with the main. So now let's see what happens. So yeah, and we just, so this is like the what you can say, the edit text editor, that we can just quit it from that by pressing shift wq. So you can see it says that one file change, which is the test.txt file, and it now you can see the test.txt file on the main branch. So that is the main purpose of merge. So you can see the test branch was containing the file name test, and it is and when you perform the merge, that file that was there in the test, what you can say, branch, that we can see in the main branch now. That is because we have performed the merge. So when we perform merge, all of those commits that was there in the test branch are merged with the main branch. So you can see that the project contains all of the files that were common to both of the branches, right? So now we can say both branches are merged, and let's say we want our changes to be pushed, then we can just try git push. Wait for a while, and you can see it has been pushed. And if we just observe our git repository on the GitHub, then you can see all of those files are here in the main branch. So that's the beauty of git merge. In next video we'll explore about git, what you can say, when we merge the branches there may be conflicts. So we'll see that in the next video. So hope you like the content. You have got the idea about git merge command. We have seen the visualization of it. We have seen the practical stuff also. So we'll meet in the next video. We'll explore about the conflicts. We'll explore about the git, what you can say, rebase also. So till then, keep learning and keep exploring. We'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.